Alright guys, welcome back. The other day I started taking this my old beautiful battery charger apart. It's been through a lot, and I think it's time for some repairs to be done on it. And we got big plans today. We want to work on the old Roscoe the truck. Bosco, what we call it? Bosco the truck? Bosco. I think Bosco. Sound like a dog name. So we're gonna get started. Look here, this is what I done. I went and bought some cheap. I'm trying not to put no money in it. Listen, these damn battery chargers got expensive. This thing's been around since Reagan been in office. And I'd rather not buy a new one. I'd rather just repair what I got because it's been so good to me. So I went and bought these cheap jumper cables. Promise Bo I wouldn't say got these cheap jumper cables here, and got this old heater because this fan about done had it. Take it, bring it over here, Ben. Bring it over here. Listen to this thing. Yeah. Sound like you should be giving sign language, don't it? It ain't no good. So we're gonna get rid of this thing. I'm gonna tear this old heater apart and get the fan out of here because it looks somewhat similar. So yeah, let's oh yeah, I found these been looking around, found these eye bolts right here. Go on this, wire it back up, good to go. Now when you get jumper cable, make sure they're about the same gauge as your other cables. See, 8 gauge. Yeah, man, that's what you got to do, get inside of it. Flip that off there. Now, let's see. Oh, yeah. That's the kind of fan we're looking for right there, fellas. Get these pliers here. Oh, yeah. Now, this fan ain't exactly what's supposed to go in there. We're going to make it work anyway. All right. Let's just ditch that shit. Oh, yeah. See, we want this thing right there. You don't exactly line them holes up good, but hey, what do you know? We could pull that fan off right there. Hang on, get my spectacles there. Like I said, this ain't maximum security prison style weld right here. This is just holding a little bit of fan on here to cool off this damn transformer. So y'all don't get upset if you got the damn clamp in your way. Drop it down. That should do it. That's all you need. It's there for life. We'll never have to change that thing out again because next time I have to, I'll just man it when I could. All right. That's the hard part. We got a fan in there now, boys. The ladies in the back. All right. Let's see how terrible my weld is. I'm just here to show you any more I can do this stuff. Make everybody feel better about themselves. All right, now we got a fan hooked up. We need to focus our attention on our new wires. Right now, we've got this one is the hot. Got that wrapped up. This one is the common, or this one's the hot because it's coming from switch. So we got that wrapped up. Tie these two together, tie those two together, we're good to go. All right, that's good. That's good. That fan ain't going nowhere. Seems to be pumping pretty good. Now, we need to take these off. What is that? There we go. Unloosen that one. This is how you know positive and negative. Pretty simple. This is touching metal. When it touches metal, that is a negative. You see this one right here? Got the wires running down to the transformer. This little solenoid thing, or whatever this thing is. That's positive. Guarantee it. Now, damn, that is negative. That's negative. Scratch that. That's negative. I'm an idiot. I'm looking at this thing like ain't no way this. Okay, so all this right here is hot. I have no idea how battery chargers work. I'm just replacing cables, to be honest with you. So hate on me if you want to. I just don't want to buy a new one. Once I realized this thing was running to the amperage, okay. Seems to be the case now. Let's squeeze this loose. Squeeze this loose. There we go. There we go. All right. Now, let's get that. Ah, shit. There we go. Get that thing off. I'm gonna save that. Get rid of these old crap cables. Positive goes to the amperage meter. Just so we know, positive goes to the amperage meter. I'm an idiot. Just cause it's touching metal, don't mean that metal needs to be touched. So, call me on that one. Negative, block on the back. Positive, if it's going to the amperage meter, it's positive. That's the reason I realized it was positive, because it was going to the amperage meter. I'm an idiot. But it's okay. It's okay. We figured it out before we screwed it up. All right, we'll save these cables. I mean, they ain't bad cables. We'll save these something. All right, we got that. Now, let's ditch one side of this thing. Ditch that. Ditch that. Now, here's what I want to do. This is a negative. It's going to go up right here. Of course, positive. It's going to go through here. All the way back. And all I'm doing is getting a good rough estimate of how far down I need to go. So there. Then we got right here. So cut that thing about, I don't know, about right there. We'll cut it right there. There we go. Give it a good measurement. Now, look how much longer these cables are compared to the other ones. I can reach this from the house. I won't put the narrow one of the two. Are they both the same size? It don't really matter, does it? Let's put this one over here on the negative. Kind of crush it on there, and then we'll put it up here in the bottom and just crush it down right quick. Then I'm gonna show you what else I'm gonna do, because I like to make sure this thing's got a good connection on it. I'll tell you what else I need to do before I carry on with that. Ben, what you let me forget this stuff first? Heat shrink. Can't go wrong with heat shrink. Heat shrink's the good stuff. Slide a piece of heat shrink right over top of it right there. Put it in your vise right there and, you know, snatch her to town. Do it while you're holding the wire up in there. That's a smart thing to do. Now snatch her to town. Now give her a good snatching. There we go. Put your little heat shrink on there. That one, I don't know what it made of. It made of damn iron. This flux, I'm just putting a little flux on there. You want that flux to run down there first. Get the torch out. Yep, it's got gas in it. There we go. And just heat the top. Don't get the wire hot, just heat the top of it. Kind of drop your solder down in there. See how it's sinking down in there? See how it's sucking down in the bottom of it? It gives us a good hold on this thing. And all we're doing, we're trying to make sure we got a cohesive bond in here between metals. Drop a little flux down in there. Golly. Put that in there like I paid for it. Now we got eye bolts with a good clamping bond. Beautiful. I don't know why I turned that off, because we're about to use it in a second. Slide your heat shrink up here. You should start heat shrinking around it in a minute. There you go. There you go. Slide your heat shrink right there. All else fails, just take your lighter and do it. I was just trying to look cool in front of you guys, that's all. I went down there in the old junk pile. I'm one hell of a hoarder, and I retrieved a little bit better cord. At least this one's grounded. This one's broke off a long time ago. It's sketchy, but it served its purpose. It's a little bit heavier duty too, so I think we're gonna run with this and put this in there. The best we can with what we got. Come on out, boy. Come on off there. There you go. Now right here, this is the common fan wire. And this is the common coming off the plug. And we're gonna tie all these back together. And like I said, the switch is gonna have the hot side on it. So hot side, switch, common. Goes over here to the voltage. If that didn't make a lick of sense, blame my elementary school teachers, though, because they didn't teach me how to speak in public. So this thing is wiring up. I know this looks like a wire nut right here, but it's not. It's crimped on there, so we're just gonna cut them right quick. And I'll show you how we put it back together in a second. All right, hot side. There we go. Where, oh, where has my little knife gone? Where, oh, where could it be? Now, y'all see that blood getting everywhere? Fall apart. I'm not gonna solder these. I'm gonna crush them, crimp them down on top. That's what they're made for. Do a little crimping. Squeeze as hard as you can. It just keeps a little watertight. Maybe keep the water out of the end of the piece of wire. A little bit of string. This is the point in a man's life where shrinkage is a good thing, you know? Tell me about it. Ain't it right, Bill? This is the way you want it. You want it shrunk down white. Now, for our beautiful ground, we're getting a complete 14 volts through these brand spanking new leads. Let's see if we can drop it back and get about 8 to 10 volts on this 6 volt set. 10 volts on the 6 volt. And damn, let's see what the start says. Bam, 16 volts. So let's get this shit started. I don't even know how to tell you guys how good it makes you feel. Take a look. The fan's running. Stick your finger in there if you want to. No, don't do that. The fan's running now. You don't hear it. I know you guys have heard this thing before. That beat up motor, where it went. Throwed it out there somewhere. I was thinking, well, hell, I can lube it up and all that stuff, but why would you do that when I could just go rob a fan off of something? And you can feel it over here. It's pushing enough cold air. It should keep this transformer cool. Really, how can you go wrong? And I know, how can you go wrong? So I tell you what I'm gonna do. I just realized I got to cut these tabs off right here. I'm gonna cut this thing off before I stick my finger in a hot battery charger. Got a plug with a ground on it, better than the last one. My leads are at least, I mean, I probably took a foot off of them. My leads are at least 9 foot now. That means I don't have to have the battery charger sitting on there. I can put them on the damn terminals now, and I ain't got to worry about blowing myself up with the sparks coming off of them. Nice, sturdy clamps. It goes without saying, I haven't spent much money on this. When I say I haven't spent much money, the battery charger given to me over 20 years ago, I got 20 bucks in a set of jumper cables, and the rest of this crap I had laying around. This is why I'm a hoarder. Stuff like this. You never know when you need it. Did you know you can use appliances to fix body panels on trucks? It's the same gauge. Keep it, man. Keep it. It saves you money. Not everybody's made of money. I'm not made of money. Wish I was made of money. So I tell you what, let's throw this case back on here and go rob a battery out of that truck up there and see what the charging looks like. First, I'll tell you what, first we got to do. You know what we probably should do? You know what we probably should do? We probably should blow this thing out, shouldn't we? At least blow the dust out of it. Get some air going. maybe it's on his side. Let's see. Ooh, that's bad too. All these copper wheels out. Now, country road, take me home to the place I belong. All right. Alrighty then. Just as simple as putting in some screws. Just as simple as putting in some screws. Go over this side. Oh shit. Hold it right there a minute for me. There you go. Put the old squeeze cap back on and we have a full-blown battery charger again. Save his life. Oh hell. Give it a walloping. There you go. What I should have done to begin with, but I just want to look stupid for entertainment purposes. All right. Now for the final things, hook this thing up to the battery and let it charge. Plug. Now look at this, guys. Used to I had the cables over there were so short I had to do right next to the battery, and this time, bam. Got these nifty clamps. Right there. I think I'm gonna turn them over and use this side because it's got that squeeze it hard clamp. Right there. Turn this bad boy on. Let's take it off. Let's start this shit mode and go on to that one. And look at there. Even the amperages is working on it. Now I don't know. Just for verification. Just for verification. There it is, 15 volts. I didn't have a good touch on it. And that's all you can ask for. Other than the exterior of that battery charger, which people is probably gonna throw some people off. But it is fully functional battery charger. The amperage is working. The only thing that's not working is the timer setting where you turn it on because it don't time no more. So this ain't a set it and forget it type thing. You're gonna have to come out here and turn it off in a couple of hours. But why would you buy something new when you could just fix what you got? Now I know you guys were excited about me going over and working on the truck, and that's coming. It's going to be shot this week. And hopefully by Sunday, by the weekend, we'll get it done. Like I said, I work full time, so I get out here and do stuff when I can. But this is the type of stuff that nobody really thinks about, but you got to have it. And if you're like me and you're on a budget, family, all this other stuff, this and that, and I don't make anything off of doing this, I just do it for fun, then work your way around it. It's basically brand new. I even blew the trash out of it. I wasn't even planning on doing that. But anyway, stay tuned for the next video. We're going to get the next video out. Hopefully should be finishing up next Sunday. So, and that's going to be all a video in itself. I've got a plan for this truck. It's not going to be an all-out custom build. It's just going to be I want to get it roadworthy again. I think it deserves to be roadworthy. I want to get it roadworthy again. It's safe for someone to drive. And that's the plan. But if you enjoy this, if you enjoy doing that, if you didn't enjoy doing that, like and subscribe it anyway. You come leave a comment. Tell me how dumb I am. It's fine. I can take it. Nothing everybody else don't tell me on a daily basis. But like and subscribe. What do you call it? The notification?
Yeah.
Do something with them notifications. Never mind the video in this thing. Got a new guy videoing. And he's not exactly... I think he's got worse ADD than I got. So, if you got an eye full of my nipples or something, let it pass. Anyway, next video, we'll see you then.